Hello, now we'll solve example 2. The velocity distribution for the flow of a Newtonian fluid between two fixed wide parallel plates is given by the equation U is equal to 3v over 2 into 1 minus y over h squared. So this is a fluid passing between two parallel plates. The plates are fixed, and as you notice that the velocity of the fluid at the top and the bottom walls is 0 due to no slip boundary conditions. As we said before, the fluid will stick to the solid boundary, and since the solid boundaries here are fixed, that means that the fluid will have a 0 velocity at the top and the bottom walls. V is the mean velocity. The fluid has a viscosity of 0.04 pound/4 second per feet square. V is equal to 2 feet per second and h is equal to 0.2 inch. Determine the shearing stress acting on the bottom wall. So as we said before, that the shear stress is equal to mu into the velocity gradient du over dy. So we need to perform the derivative of u with respect to y. So 3v over 2, derivative of 1 is 0, minus 2y over h squared. Then the shear stress in general will be equal to, let's say we will have mu minus mu into 3v over h squared into y. So this is the general form of the shearing stress. As you can see, it is an equation of a straight line. So the shear stress at the bottom wall, that means at y is equal to minus h. We will substitute y by minus h, and we will obtain mu into 3v over h. Okay. For part B, the shearing stress acting on a plane parallel to the walls and passing through the center line. So that means we need to evaluate the shear stress at y equal to 0. So at y equal to 0, the shearing stress will be equal to 0. So if you notice, the shearing stress is proportional to the velocity gradient du over dy, which represents the slope of the tangent on the velocity curve and the slope with respect to the y-axis, not with the x-axis, since we have du over dy. And as you notice, this slope is maximum at the wall, and it will decrease as we move toward the center line until it reaches 0 at the center line.